Lord!
What is up, YouTube? How you doing? Another wonderful episode here with me in the biomes. My biome videos, I stopped for a little bit. I don't know why. I think I just got tired because I know I hate the vault and I hate everything past the vault. So it kind of paused for a little bit, but I'm back to make another biomes video. We're going to be going over the vault today. It's one of, yeah, it's my second least favorite biome. Maybe third, I don't know. But we're going to do it a little bit different. Normally, I'd be showing you pictures of the enemies and kind of going through things logically. But I did about 3 hours of footage, and when I went back to watch the footage, it was all corrupted. So I'm going to have to redo it from the beginning. So first thing I'm going to tell you is right away when you head into the vault, you're going to want to make sure that you have a few things. The first thing you've got to make sure you have with you is some water. Now, you don't have to have invisibility and you don't have to have ambrosia, but those can help. Obviously, I don't really need this weird fungus pouch, but I just have it anyway. You're also going to want to have some form of healing. I do have some healing that I can use in an emergency, or I can come back to the Holy Mountain. You're going to want to make sure that the Holy Mountain above is not broken if you don't have Tinker with Wands everywhere. You're going to want to be able to edit your wand in the easiest possible fashion. I have Tinker with Wands everywhere. I'm pretty happy about that. I also have some stainless armor. I have saving grace. I have an extra health. So I'm in decent shape. My wand itself it's not tremendously great. It's good enough. But, oh, we don't have a statue here. But you notice my wand runs out of mana pretty quick. So we're on the hunt for another mana. But it's good enough. It's good enough. You're going to want to be able to do about 500 minimum, all the way up to a couple thousand. Basically, you want to have enough to be able to one-shot the Hisi in the jungle. If you can one-shot the Hisi in the jungle, you'll do okay with this. This wand isn't exactly up to snuff. You also want some digging. I have both types of digging. I'm using this to improvise for digging because I don't have... I had some plasma, but I left it because plasma is just too dangerous to carry around with. You're going to want I'd say about 300 health if you're going to be exploring the biome. If you're just trying to get yourself some invisibilium or get invisibility or something, wind your way right through or dig around it. That's my recommendation if you're not intending to go in and explore and to stay. But we're going to go in and explore. So let's go take a look. I'll show you some of the areas that I've already been to. Unfortunately, we kind of cleaned these out, but we'll go visit some enemies in a second. First thing I want to do is take you all the way over to the right. Actually, I suppose I can telly. You're going to find a decent selection of wands here too as well. Wands with good stuff on them, usually not that bad. I like to get rid of these electric lights. I also like to, as I'm going along, turn any toxic sludge I find into water immediately. Doesn't matter if it's a tiny bit, doesn't matter if it's a lot, whatever it is, I turn it into water. Okay, so this is the first thing. We have a fungal caverns biome over here to the right. We always find some good stuff over here. We also usually will find some relatively not so good stuff that we want to avoid, like polymorphine and teleportatium as well. I kind of want to get this blood out of here. I just want to make a little bit of extra room. We'll send this down to the bottom, go freak some people out down there. Also, you have your weird fungus over here. So if you ever run out of weird fungus in other biomes, which is probably unlikely, but hey, you never know. You can always come here and try to get some. All right, fire. You know what? Immunities would be great to have right now. I don't have any of them. Fire immunity would be one. Toxic immunity is great. And electric immunity is another one that you're really going to want to have in this biome forever. All right, let's go over to the left-hand side and we will... Ow. All right, this is one of the structures that usually has a couple of electric generators in here. One over here, and sometimes one on the bottom. I like to go in and take those out. I like to take out any hazards that I see, whether they're acid bombs, whether they're the chill bombs, whether they're the fire tanks, anything like that, like the gas tanks. I blow them all up from a safe distance and make sure that they are disarmed before I head into the area. Okay, we got some more Wonderful stuff up in here. We have to be extremely careful. If we're going to try to kill these guys, we're going to need to do it from outside. But we can see there we have a tentacler and we have a skull, little skull guy. I think that's from the rotten corpse. I'm not sure, but it could be. But you'll notice we can kill these guys pretty easy. All right, there we go. Get rid of them. Just wanted to make sure. I try to kill everything just in case. Sometimes these things can teleport out. This was all sludge. There's no water in here, by the way. There's absolutely no water in this biome. So you have to bring your own. And when you make some water, make sure that you fill up. Make sure that you get your fill because you're going to need it later on. So don't run out of water. Very important. Okay, I'm going to kind of sneak down this way to get around that fire. You can see some acid bubbling up here. Lots of acid in here. Uh-oh, okay, get out. Okay, we gotta watch out for this guy. This is bad news. All right, get away from him real quick. All right, so as you can see, Lukey lair. There's a Lukey lair over there. And we don't want to be part of their Lukey madness. We want to basically stay away from the Lukey lair as much as we can. All right. So I wanted to go over there to show you the Lukey lair, but we already have a Lukey coming at us, so probably not a good idea to stay. All right, let's see if we can find some enemies around here. Okay, there we go. We got our little friend there, an Uko. Now, of course, all the enemies that you're used to seeing from other biomes can show up in here, but they're stronger. And you'll notice I don't spend a lot of time trying to figure out what the enemies are. I'll literally just shoot from a distance, kill everything. I am not too into trying to hang around and be friends with these guys. Again, anything that can do harm to you, you're going to want to get rid of immediately. So even these things. Ah, there we go. There's a plasma trap. Now, because this is toxic, I'm going to throw it away and then immediately splash some water. Here we go. Okay, get rid of that. And there goes the plasma trap. Okay, we've got a sleaze bag down there, acid bag. Yeah, there he is. Again, not even worth chasing the gold if you've got enough gold. At this point, you should be able to go to the gold room anyway, so there's no reason for you to chase gold in this area. Never chase gold is my rule. If you can get it, great. If you can get it without getting hurt, even better. But never chase it just because you think, I gotta have the gold, I gotta have the gold. You can get gold. Hey, sugar. All right, see, and that's what I'm talking about right here. It's so easy to light yourself on fire in this biome. And already, see, I'm hurt. So let's see if I can. I don't think this is flat enough, but I'll try. Yeah, I can do it. There we go. Okay. That's why we carry a little bit of healing around with us. If you don't have healing, it's going to be a long road for you. Gonna be a long road. Another thing you can do here is get yourself some concentrated mana, the really bright blue potion, and try to eat up the metal in this place, because that can really be helpful. I'm going to try not to get over too close to the Lukey lair. I just kind of want to go down a little bit here and see if I can show you the depths of this. Now, we're not going to be able to show you the brain in the vat, unfortunately, because I destroyed it thinking that I was recording. And I wasn't. All right, there's the Lukey lair there, I think. So let's hop back a little bit. Now, it might not look like I'm one-shotting these guys because my aim is terrible. I'm basically a walking potato. Ah, sugar. That's very bad. All right, there's a slug down here. You saw that green stuff coming up? That's from the slug. All right, we might be in a little bit of trouble here. Don't be afraid to back off. Don't be afraid to back off. If I had a wand that didn't run out of mana, that would have been a much better encounter for us, but you can see my wand runs out pretty quick. Can I do the heal off of this? 1, 2. There we go. Okay, we got 6 heal left, but I have a whole bunch more, and I have Tinker. In that situation, I can grab the gold. No big deal. Easy peasy. All right, gotta watch out because there's... There is a slug around here somewhere. I see him. Yeah, that looks like that was a slug's body. You can look these guys up on the wiki if you need to actually see them. We'll see a few of them as we go along. The other thing that you're going to run into here is giant vats of acid. I'm trying to see if I can find one for you. I do want to actually show you some of these hazards. Another great thing to have is if your wand can actually kind of act as your flying broom. Always useful. Something blew up over there. Okay, there's some toxic down there. See if I can get the water to it. Oh, there was already some water. Okay, good. All right, pop up a little. Sometimes you got to pop out and show. This is where having both types of digging is a little handy because a lot of it you can kind of sneak your way through. Oh, hey, look, I think that's another brain in the vat. I didn't realize you could get more than one. Or is that the one I did before? Ooh, exciting. So excited. Don't forget, fill up your water while you can. Brain in a vat. There's a trap right there. Can we just break all this? Sometimes there's a treasure in here. No, of course not. Why would there be? Why would I get a treasure? I don't deserve one. Arr. I know. Sad. Oh. Don't get frisky with me, bro. There we go. You can eat it. All right, what do we got in here? The rock that you see here is a little bit harder. So it's like hard rock. It's not exactly heavy metal, but no, it's maybe like a Motley Crue. As opposed to like a Bon Jovi, or, you know, if it was heavier, it would be, I don't know, like an Iron Maiden, I guess. gonna try to dig a little bit here. Always try to take a safe route. Now, one thing I do want to make clear is that you don't need to be afraid. I hate this biome, but I'm not afraid of it. I just don't want to spend as much time in it, or I want to spend as little time in it as possible, I should say. Now, of course, right now, I'm not really spending as little time as possible. I'm spending all the time. Now we can get all this gold. Fair enough. Having that wand that can make quick work of these guys is super, super important. All right, blow that up first before you go for the heart. A lot of people like, oh, I'm gonna go grab that heart. Be aware, there are traps around you. All right, there's another trap in there. We're gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm trying to dig up in here for a second. I don't know if there's anything up here. I didn't dig enough. Here we go. I don't think there was anything this way. No. Okay. Basically, what am I looking for when I'm in here? Wands. Hearts are nice and everything, but not my #1 priority at this point. Looking for wands and spell shops, because they do have spell shops in here that are pretty good. I really wish I had better digging too, but hey, can't have everything that you want. All right, there's also some molten metal. I've kind of mixed on molten metal. I'm an MMM because I'm not sure if it actually is supposed to hurt or not. Doesn't seem like it does, but I feel like it should. I like having this because I can put out fires with it. If you haven't figured that out yet, that's another little trick for you. I guess I didn't put out the fire. Okay, wonderful. Or I didn't fully put out the fire, I should say. Okay, something is causing some electricity over here. Oh, we got a generator up there. Cool, I can show it to you. All right. First off, let's get rid of this. If I get rid of this, I mean literally I'm going to get rid of it. All right, cool. Got the water out of there. All right. Now let's see. Where's the Jenny? Okay. These are teleporter guys. They can teleport other mobs to you, so you're going to have to deal with them as quick as you can. Notice the guys around here, they get stuck in the workings, so it's not always in their best interest to be teleported, kind of like us. The mobs hate it just as much as we do. Trying to put that fire out, but it seems like it's dripping from somewhere. Okay. Let's do this again. Oh, hello. I didn't see you down there. Those are those corpses. Ooh, Wandy. I definitely want Wandy. But I want to go play with that generator first. All right, Jenny, what you got? There it is. Okay, so here's the bottom one. And the reason that we take these out is sometimes they will have hearts in them. And also, if we ever need to back up... Ooh, geez, what hit me? Oh, toxic. Yeah, that's another thing too, is there are little pockets of toxic stuff in here that you gotta watch out for, so... Reverse Minecraft rule, aka the NOITA rule, don't dig up. I just said don't dig up. What did I do? I dig up. I dig up. Alright, we're just gonna look to see if there's a heart in here. I don't think... Oh, there's an Uko in there. That's kind of the opposite of a heart. Nope, no heart. Okay, we'll go check out that Wandy. Do we have anywhere that we can perform a quick heal? Right here. And the great thing about these little spells is they're not quite as good as Circle of Vigor. But if you have a bunch of them, you can keep getting the wand refreshes, and it's almost like infinite healing. It's very close. Okay, so we have a Wandy down here. Let's do the safe thing. Let's not just dig straight down into it. Let's go to the side, clear out everything around it. I mean, that's one of the big things, is clearing out areas in here. You need to be very thorough before you go and investigate. All right, that's probably not a great way to go. All right, good. Up there? Nothing up there. Okay. Let's head back this way. I think you've seen most of the creatures here. Most of them. I mean, the ones that you're going to find a lot of are the Ukos. Not the Ukos, the Tentaclers. And the robots, essentially, are the ones that are here the most. Ooh. I kind of want that. I'm going to try to track this guy over here and get his gold. Dang it. Aye. All right, well. Said not to chase gold, but I might have to chase some gold here. Oh. Okay. Did I get enough? How much was it? 5, 6. All right, I'll have to come back. I want that. I want that color squirter. I'll get it. Oh, now I gotta get in and get that wand too. Anything good? Anything good? Decent speed. Yeah, I mean, better than this. Do I really feel like rebuilding a wand here? Yeah, I guess I do. Actually, throw this out too, just in case. We don't want somebody coming back with that wand and shooting us. Swaparino? No, we're good. Swaparino. Yes, Swaparino. Go back up here and let's heal a little bit. Oh, we're sliding because of the damn oil. Oh no, does this have like a bad spread on it? Oh no, it's not bad. It's just me. I'm bad. All right. Me bad, me bad. Okay, so there was another wand a little further. Yes. Oh, watch out. Explodios. Alright. Can I get him to come through? No. I want your gold. Oh well. Alright, we've made it to the bottom. That's cool. Alright. Where was the other wand? Over there. Go. Robocop dead. Oh, I'm still short. Hold up. Hey. Oh, no. I'm still short a few. I'm short a few gold for getting that spell that I want. Not anymore. All right. Check this wand. Check it. Not great. Okay. So now we can go back to the spell store. Wherever it was. There it is. All right. Grab that. Cool. Okay, so we are going to just go a little bit further this way, and then we're going to call this video a wrap. But you can see that this area, although not the super happy fun time area, really not as bad as you'd think. Not as bad as even I make it out to be, because I make it out to be a horrifyingly terrible, awful, no good, never come here place. When in actuality, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. And most of these guys are gonna be familiar to you, most of these enemies. And that's my cue to go in here. All right. Whee! Okay. So that is the vault. There's not much else to it, guys. There's some particularly feisty enemies in there, but if you have the right amount of damage, let's see how much damage this does, by the way, just so that we can have you understand what I'm talking about. So about 1,000, 2,000 is what I'm doing. And then even when I run out, it's still doing 500, 300 a zap. So you're going to want a wand that's relatively good. You're going to want some digging. You're going to want teleports, usually useful, and you're definitely going to want some healing to help yourself out in those situations where life gets a little bit sad. You're going to want the ability somewhere close by to be able to edit your wands. Or you're going to want to have tinker with wands everywhere. So that's basically all that you need, and from there you can handle the vault. All right, back to normal. Next week we'll be throwing up a biomes video on what's below the vault. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. Next week we'll be going to do another special biome for you. But hopefully you enjoyed taking a look at the vault. Not hard to do. Go slow. Take your time. And actually, yeah, go slow and take your time in real life. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We always love to like and subscribe, right? And I have to get out of here. So, hey, YouTube, you're up.